Good afternoon. And so da fofra nyankopon de adom yen. Eze se me no mienu nyina ye me ne je se ade ache na ye kan tiasefo a ye ka ho ebi ya de papa. Ebra so se ye de dwumadie ba ko a eduru so ana omanfo nyina ba bia atawudin na obi a etie ebra so ye fe no sino PEIN no age so ye ka no se ne a etie enne February bosom ne de toso aduonu ewo mfimpimienu ene aduonu enum afie no emo ena so ya bibi foforo an ye de eba ena so hwe ne ma egu apon so do so chen otwe nwe Sustainable Development Goal 11 talks about inclusiveness, talks about safety, talks about clean cities. And now when we are talking about safetyness, yeah, and I say it is saying, and no, I am comma, penifo Robert Nassena for yetimi Eddie, I feel Ghana and come as usual, a bebaso, Albert as many betnase. Na fe ye di san common so e amount sa enso so ene ye di editorial enso so ebebrɛw mebo modern na fe matutu jakakra na yatoa so akwanim ama bibia aye kama na ene ye share series bi ase series bi an ye share ase ene and it talks about leadership, the essence of leadership in the developing countries enti kwan bi aso ye behwe na ya se ye ka se we leader. Will leader no, is it always about occupying a position or offices or what at all are you supposed to be doing? Enti kwambia so no so na ebedi hun komo na fe ya to aso akwanim as usual utie yen ewo eye all over. I mean platforms ahudo ni nyina no age ya yetu edigum said ya ye nyina ye nim no obank na pumpuni mantemu a enam oman 107.1 FM so afei Asante Mantemu eye Ash 101.1 FM and afei Nap Radio enso so ejigum ewo 90.1 ya chese ni nyina no ekom na udu ani kiremu amanone a Sources Radio ewo UK wajigum Amansa Radio ewo UK wajigum afei King Jerry TV enso so ewo New York abrochimemu ya wono nso so ejigum aba bibia eye kama and afei Kings Radio enso so ewo eye US abrochimemu ya eho nyina no fati enka afei YouTube, Facebook enso so eye Net2 TV Ghana okwa onsabetimi akan na afei wonso so watimi afa ho ubetimi do comment ni nyina e de afa eye Facebook e de aba sanso so ana YouTube enso so no ubetimi e do comment no afa ho na afei ode eno nso so aba kama yabeken kan ni nyina e de amaw na WhatsApp number anasa text message number ya yedi edi dwuma no enso so eye 0240 55 0899 0240 55 0899 eho ana no so do messages ne fa yabeken kan e de amaw kama as usual sabata obe join me na afei yetimi redo messages ni nyina nso so ama bibia aye kama ya frame Anthony Kofi Nkum dadzi twanetiawa na fe frame Mr Nkum ebra so ma yenko na fe yenko kotie the mentality of a lion ekwan a ofaso ebo ne bra ekwan a ofaso etoto ne niama ama bibia ededin ewo na kwan mu no ye kwa kosua na fe yaba temudin na nya abotre na tie ema me ba ebeto aso na fe yadi enkomo me ba sesi a
The greatest fear in the world is the opinion of others. And the moment you're unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer a sheep. You become a lion. A great roar arises in your heart, the roar of freedom. Sheep have no freedom. The sheep live with fear and uncertainty every day. A sheep never leads, a lion never follows. A lion is in complete control of his or her life. The lion does not accept scraps and does not get told what to do or where to go. The lion goes about his business fearlessly and with extreme competence. You will never lead a lion to the slaughterhouse. They will lead you. The lion is the king of the jungle. And it's not because the lion is the biggest. It's not because the lion is the fastest. It's not because the lion is blessed with any great advantage over other animals. It's the mentality of the lion that makes the lion the king of the jungle. What is the lion mentality? Fearless courage. Bravery is a key trait of the lion. The lion will never surrender. The lion will never lie down and die, not even if surrounded by 10 hyenas. The fight is never over until it's over. Maybe you're not surrounded by hyenas. Maybe you're just buried by bills. Maybe you need to stand up for something you believe in that no one around you agrees with. Do not give up. Do not give in. Be fearless in going after what you really want in your life. Maybe you've been at it for years and nothing has worked yet. Maybe you're tired of hunting your goals and seeing no rewards. Do not give up. You must keep fighting. The greatest fear in the world is the opinion of others. And the moment you're unafraid of the crowd, you are no longer sheep.
Eti eno ana yakwakwahe minimse utie ne kama. We are talking about the mentality of a lion. In the mind of a lion, the fight or a fight is never over until it is over. Ebrebi edru baby a yehye ne amase. Yehye ase ne yehwe baby a eko na yehwe se de mu aye den, yehwe ntwetweda ye wo abrabo mu a na eye ense yenji enka kire. It is about time esese yesua the mentality of a lion. It is about time esese nipa dasani etimi enkoketi the mentality of a lion. Said ye be ya wa brabo na wo bo no onfa huntu obi so ema obi engu animu ase na momu ankasa bomode so betimi adi wo so udi wo so a ena be boa wo eno na be mo abrabo na wo bo no entu ensusu atimi asipi na esita. Lion eni suro bia ewonimu. Even when hyenas beye edu etwa no ho ahia ono nko a wonsuro hwe esanso onim se Nyankopon aman something unique obetimi edi kan ewo abrabom. That is the kind of mentality that we need to develop. That is the kind of mentality that we need to develop as leaders. That is the kind of leadership that we need to develop as subordinates. Ejuma ben na shawonsa, office ben and a occupy. What exactly is your mandate? But modern so betimi developing the mentality of a lion. Bibi abeye bia nya ni nyina na beso ni pani. Wo ye den ya nipa be kan ho asem. Eduru ba bia nipa be tra so do anim be ye fom. Eduru ba bia nipa be ye de obetimi bia so obegu animu ase. Eduru ba bia nipa be ye ni obeye bia so obeyiw kra be ma wo relevance kra no enni ho biem. But si ebetimi developing the mentality of a lion. Na ye de ahye ya brabom se sede etie bia no ye nia ye betimi ayama na ye yi a. No matter the tough situation, no matter whatever conditions that you may pass through, you will still come out in flying colors. Abusia, ene medical culture say we are starting a series, a leadership series. We are starting it today. Ebra ye nemu no ye bra emu oden. Ebra ye nemu no eye bra bia enidaso asa. This is the time especially Ghanaian youth enidaso bia. This is the time emu aye dia ye hia say leadership attributes no ebe chance ye say eye adwuma. Sometimes when we sleep, ye sorry ni ebusa your questions na ye busa ne say what at all our leaders doing for us. But you see, meaning say, by the time our series will be corner we will definitely know exactly who a leader should be or who a leader is. The kind of attributes that a leader must have. We are going to know all of them. And then a certain article a rababia wo ye trofo boni beka se altar e troye eno ane pese yekom na ore title that's why or say the essence of leadership in the developing countries. The essence of leadership in the developing countries. And no anene pese yehwe. Producers madaro masaye ready a. Ye nyina ye bekan. Bomodin so be join me on Facebook. Say ebia utie radio a. It will be very difficult for you to see or witness whatever I am going to share with you. And so therefore, who here na sese ye nyina no, ye boy ye ho modern se benya no pepepenti, bomodin so be join yen. Na fe yen kan kama ne yenko anim. Abayo ya ye kana sa na awurabe ya ye kana semi, ye frɛ no eye Nelson ono ana ochroye. Na wo hwe a ose leadership in developing countries plays a pivotal role in shaping the trajectory of nations, fostering growth and driving sustainable development. While the challenges may seem daunting, effective leadership can serve as beacon of hope, guiding nations towards prosperity and progress. This is what we are talking about. Talking about leadership. Leadership is always not about you occupying office. It's not about you mining office. But I say in developing countries, yeka amaya wamo etumpon. Talking about leadership. Leadership plays a pivotal role. Not just as yeka leadership. Leadership any kendini mapa. Ewo BBM. Talking about leadership, yeka okendini se oman betumpon wa ejina okendini so. Oman enim beguasia ejina okendini so. So oman betimi ejina pempenso a ekron wa ejina okendini so. Bisa ho say, what are the type of akendifo a oman Ghana yewo? The mentality of akendifo a yenya no, and no any resource a yenemu enne. Se wo kan na ko wanimu a ose effective leadership. Yeka effective leadership a eye okendini a ogina abrane. Said the mpanifo kan se odehye anko a akoa edwane no. E kire se bibia bedi yi a ewiase betumpon, ewiase bekọ nanimu a ni nyina no is about leadership. Okendifo a odi wanim ono na dwene ekuta no, ne nhyehyɛ ya ekuta no no, eno ene betimi akire. That is why enra me begina ha na me no eka say me no ekasa say ubetimi afafo no akogogo no type in Malaysia, and you could see the kind of things womo eyusu abe ediye, the number of products womo timi yusu abe ediye ye ane say abe ne yekonu de be ye nkwan wi a na ne aka nyina ne no ano no nyame ya adom na abe no na hoden ekofom a na ya bomodin anse ebetimi aden ye twato ede anom nsa na enu ano no na asa oman no bibia ni wa etimi ekoso. But effective leadership, etna se no hu se Ghana wo bibia ye frɛ no abe, and from Malaysia obe fire na ode call you do ha no hu abe na no, because of the effectiveness of ninipa no otimi ehun faso a abe betimi ede aba. And indeed of fire ode call yen so no, you could see in faso a free so eba leadership. This is leadership. Now my yen share the key attribute of leadership. The key attribute of leadership eye eniema bia twini beka se emfiafia ho bia e kire se wei ayo kandini, emfiafia ho bia kire se wei ayo kandini. Eno aname no yehwe. Join me on Facebook, join me on YouTube. Na fe yentimi enkan na kama. The key attribute of effective leadership in developing countries encompasses a range of attributes that are essential for driving progress and fostering positive change. And so, talking about effective leadership, no, in the developing countries, amai awodwa wamu etumpono, wamu leaders, no, these are the kind of eniyama yehu efa wamu hua, they are leadership. I mean, they are leaders. They are effective leaders. Not just leaders, but effective leaders. Se wo hwe ekwanya ebinum afaso ama wo man etumpon wo he ekwanya ebinum enam so ama sabi omo man kwa ne ye ka hunidi a wo mo enya no nakese mu enya no kama ma bibia kwa animu eye effectiveness of their leaders. Enunti ena make a choice se kwa me no e kasa yi wodu ani kire mu ewo ayi your friend is saying Burkina Faso just recently ena coup call so I mean Traoré abetranso, and this is a young guy obaye no hu say Burkina Faso asoman no wo mutimi produce tomatoes in excess. Ghana ha me no ekasa sesei wo de opafo ani kire mu ewo bono na kohwe wuduru bono na wo yesane a wo mo etimi eti watermelon eguho bebre na pro eguho bebre na sei cashew the same thing okwa eguho bebre na pro, but because of ono effective, I mean the kind of effectiveness okuta ewo na brabo mu nti no obaye no hwedi no se tomatoes no ekuafo no doa kwatia beguru ho a na asanso apro ekwan ben ye befa so amfaso beba so ama Burkina Faso man etimene o ekasa sesei o si tomato processing factory. He is building tomatoes processing factory, and he's also making sure that apart from say the tomatoes no ebi beye aduane edi no, there are other things that we can use tomatoes for. And that is exactly what he is building. And he is trying to inculcate some sort of disciplineness into his people. That is the kind of leaders that we want. That is the kind of leaders that we want in this era. Osha on my Ghana said ya medi kan catch there wono. Say yenya ha anomba be fa abene ko you and no mutimi de abene ye niama bebre. Sisi ameno ka say Indonesia enso so kra take over ono so yusu abe e de ye niama bebre. Otiase ye wo koko e wo Ghana ha me no e ka say se wo Korea na se nkofo e kwa akoto chocolate no omadi a eya no wo mu busania eye Ghana koko. And that is the main reason why I cook a South Korea. Cocoa a chocolate no ma try Ghana cocoa and a dear go home. And then no enema wo moton wa nebo e din pa we asafa na nyina. Effectiveness of leadership. Effectiveness of leadership. And so young Ghana na, I mean ye the second highest producers of cocoa no. Me no e kasa sese ye cocoa no enkwala akra gu school chocolate o munya bindi. Oba Ghana ha chocolate ne boa den. Esan say yentimi process chocolate in excess. And aside say the cocoa eye chocolate no. Me pacho be kire me ade ba ko yesan the cocoa eye wo Ghana ha. That is the effectiveness of leadership. And it is because we've never gotten the kind of leader, the resources and yankopon dia maye no. Obetimi ahunu so mfaso, obetimi adwen outside the box. No one says sadie we ya nyame de ma yen no aside see ebe ye ni say no ye betimi so asande a ye say aka ho. And that is why I am catch us say ye kasa say Ghana ye tu ye gold ni nyina wie na ya pese ye koton enya musika ehemfa na ya na ye de gold na edeko na ya so ye gold nyina na ye de go to buy gold market yen yet here because of your leaders are not effective. Our leaders are not able to think outside the box. Our leaders omuntimi nye bibia. Enti yet your meyimu ama sabe mpiaduasa. Toothpick kra no ya kra e free China ne yaba e de abeyi yasim ewa ha. Ewo bra empempro ebu ewo meyimu. Enti se ya na ye de abrabo ba beye. Enti ye de se ya na abrabo no ebekọ de amayen. Enti sabi ye de niema entimi ensesada. Enti sabi ye de ye no se ne etie no enti saa. Enti baby abrabo no kono ye de ye hu yana. This is the time that assassia body your home. This is the time that assassia pull your home together. This is the time assassia shas ye say yankasa kra no ye dwen etimi asesa niama. Otiase. This is the time discipline assassia ye adwuma e wo Ghana ni so. And they are no kase Ghana ni betimi aye no pebia wo mayimo. Ghana ni betimi aswo nwura de afri ni fie no abeto agu. It is because we've never gotten leadership on one kasa sabi otimi adwen outside the box. Omunyina ba they think about their pocket. Deep in their pocket. Say ne bottom be shema eno anu omoye. Omenya yetimi awerehwo, omenya yetimi utu kwan kura na niam nyina ye basa. Omenya yetimi efi and ekuyen, and it is because you need the kind of leader oman ehwehwenti and they am no ka say cholera. To atese ekunipa ese nipa abrabo yade ese nipa abrabo e wo Ghana ha because leader sebe ono ankasa kra no obetimi ehunu eniama nyankopon de amaye the kind of resources that God has given to us. Yenya leadership oye effective obetimi ehunu hu mfaso obetimi ehunu se we say ne obetimi de aye obetimi ehunu se we say ne ye betimi de aye ye de an se gold that you to Ghana ha nyina no ye ko raw ne ye de ko ne akwakoton ye de bia ye de ekuta raw materials e wo ye nsem ne ye ton da bain ye nkwa ye benya effective leadership. Da bain na Ghana nkwa ye benya effective leadership. Producers today I feel like crying. Mumbo modern pe Michael Jackson and nyom no fan to my heal the world. This is the time that we should help Ghana. On my way see happening, on my way want there, on my munipa etimi wu at any time. On my way munipa chese ye nia sumje ba akokra. Ghana ha wu ye wono se wu tu kwan a there was no guarantee say wo kwa san ba fie. Leadership. Ghana is in leadership crisis. That is the main reason why here Ghana bebunu eco school ko owia adwuma kra obenya biaye no adane boachi bidin. We do not even have leaders obetena siaka say the ratio of the number of your youth no enti esase ya dwene esase ye bibi we need a planner a betime take care of your bebunu. We've never gotten one. Look at Eniyama Kwame Nkrumah ba asase so a obabeye pragmatic leadership. Kwame Nkrumah ewu emfie pepepepe eko besine the kind of leadership or they ebe exhibit wa Ghana ha no and no and still a standard. Because we've never gotten pragmatic leaders. Apart from Kwame Nkrumah, one more benyina niyama ye basa. And sa seriously, ye gusu ayeko ye nimno, wanka Saudi obehu. Because omo kofi for data be from a World Bank amudi be shemu na enne me no eka se data mo for free Ghana ha no omo for 2004 from 2004 data and omo for former President Kufuor. We are talking about the first era of John Dramani Mahama Abetwemuko, the first and second era of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and also Abetwemuko. And data. Progressive data. In 2024, yentimi anya bi ewa sankofo penso. It tells you the kind of baby yakeka yeko. We need pragmatic leaders. Leaders who can think about how to solve problems. Leaders are ombetimi adwene ehunu se esese yetimi eye saade we na ma yetimi edrum pempenso we. Leaders are obetena se no ehunu se wo resenia mbebunu etete wo resenia mbebunu esi apene wo resenia mbebunu ewo ntwetwede ewo abrabomu a esese ye A esese ye B esese ye C na ma mbebunu etimi akomanim na ma mbebunu ebenya dwuma ye. All the leaders are yenyo omu nyina no onu ankasa krati wonu ontimi nya bibia ma ne ho he ontimi achieve bibia for onu ankasa himself. But these are the kind of people womu edi so e wo manyimu eti bibia kuto omu sa they don't even know the value of it. Oma ma niam nyina ye basa abusua medo ase na media sia nyankopon ya adoma from next week ekọ no ye beto aso na wahunu senia etie series a ya hyase no ye beto aso na afei obi ahunu nia ewo mu meda se okaye ho aha Net2 television wo tie yen ewo Oman FM afei o sai tie yen ewo Ash FM ana afei Nap radio enso so etopeten ama wo tie bi Amansan radio ewo UK ana afei Sources radio enso so ewo UK ya wono nso so etwa erigum san so so na King Jerry TV enso ewo New York a wo pia edigum ema bibia ekọ kama and then all the other platforms no so no utie ye ewo ho ema bibia eye kama ye sini PEIN senia etie ebrepem no won so so said ye no ye bebie phone lines na afei wo so abemu abesini PEIN o ba yi suro firi mu ye hu firi mu nipa ye wo dako ubewu dako metie ya meti hei wo hia me na ne a wo pɛ no wo ye me a atwam oti ase na meti ase na nyankopɔn so krate ase de there's nothing that you can do bibia ni wa wo betimi aye ebra so se medam ho na afi me ne menua Albert Asmani etena se e wo Ghana nkomo so na yedi nkomo ekọ yanim medin e de Anthony Kofi Nkum dazi twanetiawa Mr Nkum ye twa ye ho na yabasisi a. Alright, ebusuya ye san ema ye ho akwa ababiem e de ba ye sini PEIN dwumadie so ye kan no said ye te pepepe Albert Asmani abeka mensa ye beto aso na afi Ghana nkomo ye de abrewo we are talking about effectiveness of effective leadership anu ne ye di ho nkomo nti Albert abei ye beto aso na afi yakwa nim ama bibia aye kama Albert bibia boko de nyame adom na so nyankopon adom ye de nyame ase menso me ho ye pa ye de nyame ase me ho ye Albert ye ka we are talking about leadership but ye yankasa temamufo no nso so no de na wo se ye
Mr. Nkum meda wase na machia ahwefo na atiefo muti across Ghana na temamufo no ohun say sometimes no aya na akoye se obi be ye leader se omanfo no ebe demand leader no so obeye na adwuma no then the citizens no rather tend to worship leader no
nya wama ekom ekuyan no
enti se obi be ye leader whether president or MP ana se wabe assemblyman wakwa konya position bi wa adwuma mu a inse se obeye adwuma na wa pulling enkofo along no yen part of the world no ebedu baby na leader na aba beye obi a yen ne ye worship no
wabeye dem
na wabe like he's lording over everybody obo ne chem so a emo when you look at him and demand from him say you are supposed to do ABC, other people turn and look at you normal show say o de umu ade adena leader kasasa. But a leader has to be a servant. You are supposed to serve your people. Obia or leadership position in Ghana and apart from your traditional leaders, ayen to omswaba no. Omwa ye to omswaba and omwa appoint you omu nyina no. Di obetimi a lobby no or lobby a on kankyerɛ wo sɛ me ba me mo aye we ama me no mum na kyerɛ de oba obɛyɛ e de ama wo
ombusa onia ehia wo
ento no kyerɛ de ba obɛyɛ ama no should tell say he's supposed to do or serve so otoma me ba me ABCD when he's coming he's telling you that he's prepared to serve but obedru we are when you demand same things from him or her then a better challenge. When he's failing, when a near more castle obey no, a choir onam so ye na enko ye na obi tre na adwen say usu be we me dwi say ABCD and be ye. Na some of them no eya hantan eye dwe a omumu nipa kire say se utu no for kran so an den ontie because ono dwen say de oye no sa and say oye no. Leader bia owo wiase afana ha be bia a onye servant leader no enye a good leader. Leader bia onye na dwen se obesom onye na dwen se obehwehwe ne manfo how na wasia no onye good leader. Enti se ye pe leader ese se uhu problem no now make sure say problem no what tackle problem no head on. Now what me are clear sa problem na fio na man for den enya hoto. When you say something and you are not able to deliver, then you have failed.
Albert ma yenko I mean this week and Nkum because of Ghana's parliament. But was some Nkum no and Ghana's deputy chief whip Ahmed Shaibu. Ane yewura asenso boache womo emienu ekabo mu no womo kase looking at ekwan aye nam so e wo Ghana ha oman na boka aye foot bridges but Ghana for eniamo ho ye yusu ena chese ekwan ni mu an eguso a ye nam ena ka aguso bobo nkofo enti omo say is about time I say ye yusu foot bridges. Albert, the discipline of us. Who say ye part of the world and I say I'm fa Ghana and ye example na the tissue en kran ha enkofo kasa dodo na omo kasa all the time so drew baby they speak without even looking at ono any panaka say me kran so my brother to say mama you see Medina ha from Firestone to Adenta any example make say my dream Kaya, I think say between 2017 and 2018. Na akufo-addo buy no na kwan yo ma ya to ho. Ba na footbridge na sensen wie ma stairs e de fro no na enye na cars bon crofo basa. Me ankasa I witnessed demonstrations upon demonstrations Adenta any Medina for a year or kwan so. Blocky kwan nyina say anye footbridge amom a omompene ena kakran na ban aye footbridges nyina enne ubetimi aka say from Spanner Junction ebesi Adenta footbridges okwan so nyina e functional ni nyina ye adwuma but there yan say ubedu footbridge na se no na nipa air flow sa concrete wall na ewo kwan no mu no e de asi akire footbridge ne fro eye omanfo ya na wankasa so o ka kire unua se onkofro no na some people are against you and what they will tell you is that footbridge na wadodo una be full steps nantia. You see, you ask yourself if you value your life say yes for full bridge no koka nyankopon ne fa twa kwan no a obefro. Now Albert e dear ben and man yesronko because meaning say okwa manone any ade they also have similar enkofo ekofro but Ghana hanko ade there na man
the indiscipline in this country is too much.
Albert, who is supposed to take care of indiscipline?
Unim nyina when it comes to indiscipline leadership play role and as citizens you play role. Ubehu unia won ne tena classroom a yetiti mu mienu nyina na otika mu no wadidi awie no abie ne window no ato no mura na fa window mu no bisa ho say we nso okanipa e kire omunyansa no ho ana wohu edru baby a there are certain jurisdictions udu baby mpa especially road ayenye U10 wo ho a whether police ni gina ho ana police nyina ho you as a citizen nankasa no who value life now value the lives of other road users you know
just look at this one
what I say
what the me pacho but more than also join in our Facebook join us on Facebook or YouTube Net2 TV GH na bra na behwe abet hwe ekwan a
we Madina zongo dance
Madina he yawo na ekwan hwe moto na etwem car na etwem na nipa
obehwe na traffic light na so green
eso so food bridge ne so
yeah
honom nkofo ade na nkofo ton ho
you see
just look at this
do you expect say the military be gina ho 24/7
Albert can you attribute this to that of leadership because one thing that I know they say I mean as leader you must always not be warning us to do the right thing but you need to teach us how to do the right thing.
The reason why
they are warning us to do the right thing.
You see, the reason why sometimes when it comes to indiscipline, me boss citizens nature more than leadership. Me say, me ankasa me witness say time ye BA Madina footbridge. Military men say obi obeka no ye di amota ebesi zongo junction.
Shenkofo.
A directly obia for bare 1 week na ekwan no ma da ho na nipa nam footbridge no obedu traffic light ne so ase anopa na ho ye clear na nipa bia nyina obia fro because of otwa kwan no ma so da ni be hwe no anase obetwe kura ko wachi ase cold start ne bra people were avoiding those embarrassments so obia try say obefro say nipa soja ni nyina ho police ni nyina ho a wadwe nyame de ma wo as onipa no ewoi wadwe nyame de ma wo as nipa no ewoi why must you want the traffic light are so green cars twem one kasa wanye lucky a ebebo wakum enti ada na one kasa wontimi nkofu food bridge na kasa odi twa kwam and here's the case I know Mayambe jira has say ani anka say Medina MCE I instruct police was will be a trema yenche no we will start blaming the government say we harass citizens when you introduce any stringent measures be a way biana then politics also set in then politicians na gasa so be send this signal Abraham Medina MP say hey menye saade no I can remember in 2012 time and now cover that boy and that's 2016 MCE Accra Metropolitan Assembly abred ready for no abeji kwema fana oye demolition opam nkrofo no na se edu nkatie edi natem se yen na mboaboa nipa no wi announce wasesa na body say de nanim no akose adwuma no because all they are thinking is votes
winning the next
yes election. But not how to make Accra the city that we are all crying every day for. The thing is you cannot eat your cake and have it. Minumi cannot contribute to the death in Accra. Now all the time you blame leaders. All the time you blame leaders. And because leaders also play on the minds of the Ghanaians in no only say Accra no leader na kasa so no when you strong. Because you can try as much as possible say ubeyi nkrofo na fikwem but say nipa na you see sometimes no the reason why I na me believe honorable Ken ni proposals ni bi pa ne say if you don't change the mindset of the people no matter how good you are as a leader you can never control them.
Is it not about leadership? Because meaning say it is only the leadership that can change the mindset of the people.
Of course, but the thing is that
and there should be a way to do that.
Of course, there should be a way. But you see, young kasa Ghana for one kasa no. Who can Ghana for asema? Ya hu mete. the ya name ya cry the educated or the elite na ye nimwom say anka these people should not behave like that. But omo ye cry man ye time. And sometimes you don't even know where to start. You don't even know where to start.
And I bet, don't you think, say, I mean, with good leadership, no, it's about time indiscipline. As I say, more money is car.
Oh, why not?
Because the indiscipline shall say so more money is car. There will be no way. Man for crab. Yes.
Of course. You see, that is why I
elsewhere obi far ba me do achi. What the answer say? One kofua. I bet there are laws, and the laws will deal with you. Enti yen kwaya ha no aden.
Ghana no, I think it's the where we've got into. You try a military rulers and a civilian rulers in now. It is not working for us.
And you try administrative, rulers.
You see, we need this pork-game style of leadership in Ghana. We need Trump-like leader in Ghana. Leader or the best senior news to say, this is what I'm doing. And I'm not doing it for my interest. I am doing it for Ghanaians.
And it is not always about you going to the parliament, go and
start. So I will look into your face as a Ghanaian and tell you, say, whether you like it or not, I will do it for you.
Yes.
I have to make sure, say, what I'm doing on my amount.
Yes.
And that is what I think, say, a bit as Ghana. Ghana for no. And I'm going to say, oh, you leader now, J. You'll be bought into this kind of political way. Won't mean the willpower to even do anything. The leader himself has to be disciplined. Say leader, she adia bakwa ayana all the time. Okay, na people are saying say okay and penifo him too much. I will say say na akufo-addo na all catch and say obe make Ghana the cleanest city in the first 100 days. Na Odie diagrana.
I'm saying not all kind of keke.
Now Odie diagrana. Are you also trying to tell me, say, the office of the president, the highest office of the land, cannot mobilize resources to make sure, say, Samanya shiwo baby a mefi hono metimi ama Accra aye clean. You engage the military, you engage the police, you engage all stakeholders. Baby say landfill site say di nwura kogu bibia no dedicate you can why must we have a ministry of sanitation na sanitation sa minister no kra no nam kwan mu a na efi mene no but ono feel say because baby ote no or yeah okay or cook or driver or cleaners but they are not start well established estate bim ehon de uhu efi ewo mu street so enti ya management as minister for sanitation e kra na on sheda hu hia ana nipa na kra wasan management na kra no or the money we are he doesn't care whether he's performing or not. Nana Akufo-Addo never rated the performance of his ministers.
Who see ni PEIN say nipa na ono ade adwuma hye wo monsa wan check da say adwuma na ikoyi ana
Mr. Nkum Nana Akufo-Addo rating the performance of his ministers na our appraisal system bi odi appraise o ma aka Nana Akufo-Addo nja ministers in tena office for 8 years
enya Nana Akufo-Addo na before say o be free we obo ne ministers ene ne nkofo ne omo ye adwuma obo ma ba so
that has been Nana Akufo-Addo's nature
no obi an adwuma ye form mo adwuma no e ye bo ma ba
Nana Akufo-Addo ni nature no Nana all the time e pampa ni ministers. Nana Akufo-Addo all the time
ope fans
obo ni minister dia no wabon nsamrane na nipa no so to no ahonhon na meanwhile he is not doing anything. We are leaders ube wie no na wachia say Nana Akufo-Addo achia ye
na chia say
you see when you are a president you have ministers even if nipa no perform and I say complaints via the system numkra it's not about say ebia unhina di mpokeke. When you even move someone from finance to agric or from agric to education that reshuffle keke e man crofo set it up
even to the extent say ekodru baby a one kasa wo MPs e wo parliament nipa makoma ahen 90
me say Nana Akufo-Addo nobody can convince me say Nana Akufo-Addo in his first 4 years praising the ministers with the relevant stakeholders. Emma and who said minister me rotina on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe I'm the number to 8 and I'm the number to 6, my number to 4. Or yes, I any pair and influence the appointment in his second term.
Albert, Senya Oka said mostly anytime when you mention the name of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Ofofo say Oka name. Look, me Metimiaka say me kai say last time Akufo-Addo in 2016 omoko ye final rally.
Yeah.
Na mitie the spirit of papa ne de kasa. I mean the passion or de e kasa. Abet me TV achi wo dem na me su. Because nearby me money say Ghana ye wo pani bia ote say adan na papa nka ya ma ne kwan in 2008 amana metna konwa so nka sabre de ka Ghana fa ne tampa afura. Because you could see that the man why ready say obema rule of law aye adwuma o Ghana ha etinka me kwa de na mendwene da say Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo be wie ne term as president na ye guso e ka indiscipline ho asem e wo Ghana ha.
Mr. Nkum say obia oye MPP ni obia oye Ghanaian na o believe in Nana Akufo-Addo then bia ye adwuma to make sure say Nana Akufo-Addo abeye president. Because the Nana Akufo-Addo we knew before he became the president was totally different from Nana Akufo-Addo who became Ghana's president in 2017.
Albert who see the pain say Akufo-Addo betna konwa so na konwa ne sesa.
You see, Mr. Nkum, the thing is that ye can leadership asem near can say ebia Nana Akufo-Addo when he was contesting in 2008, 2012, 2016. Na obia listen Nana Akufo-Addo de adwuma ne mana. He is the kind of president oba besi abeji Ghana ama Ghana aye krabehwe ama discipline ye can discipline kra in the public service in the executive kra said the man for be your adwuma na nkofo be kra esuoma the ministers ni be say hey papa we dey omo adwuma you cannot sleep on your job. But what did we see? What did we see? Say who a leader na or catcher or say or no he doesn't even believe in reshuffle. And minister an appointee bia or ye juma the board ne office na say ni position ho ban say
nipa ne ye juma won say juma o ye no so wani adwuma o ye no the progression ba any concern or sound.
Of course. Yes say in football no cry say you don't change a winning team.
Ahanto won say ni ministers no I mean omo ye
Nana Akufo-Addo be the president in 2016. MPs are here and near our parliament. Near MPP were MPs 169. What I say? And then this 106 or so. From 2017 to 2020, not what Lucy ministers Ababedu 137. You cannot tell me say 137 was not based on the performance of the government and the party. What I say? Fast forward, year to about 2024 way, na MPs no as reduced from 137 to 88. So your calculation in the 8 years and I could afford the bed no MPP lose MPs in kwa over say 83 or so. And I say 81 if my calculation is right. I'll be at 81. Is it not telling you say the people of Ghana were not happy about the government? They were not happy. And everybody, you see, and now people who were singing praises, who were saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah to Nana Akufo-Addo when he was in power. Now, who share my confidence? They tell, oh, ni entimi nkan na bibia say, at the end the problem and now who no say, oh, and they say now can yen woden.
Albert, ma yen Nana Addo yenko yanim. And me no ka say ye Closak for ashase a wo mo strike no ashase no mo say openia ote death and birth registry ho as registrar no omo mpe na asem enti esese aban ye den oyi ni free ho say aban yi ni free ho de a ene no omo ko industrial strike
yeah
Albert still we ohwa asem o esese na so call strike.
You see, politician no enkrofo reading na hu say uye dede gu ni so a that is the only language they understand. But me study cross-act for na way no mo issue here no. I think say me wo omo letter no. Omo issue for strike na I was reading na me say how? O state here say declaration of nationwide strike. The National Executive Council of cross-act met on 11 February 2025 and discussed issues connected with the appointment of politically exposed persons into the civil service and the local government. The council noted the appointment of Mr. Samuel Adumbotre, a politically exposed person, as registrar of birth and death registry. The National Executive Council decided that Mr. Samuel Adumbotre Samuel Adumbotre assume office as registrar. Cross-act should declare nationwide strike. Mr. Adumbotre took office on Wednesday, 12 February 2025. The association has no option than to call for a nationwide strike from Thursday, 20th February 2025. Mami read adhere on the registry of birth and death act nankasa. Na menche wade whether adhere na Cross-act kano whether it even falls within the law. What I say? Who already act now? Or say appointment of the registrar of birth and death. That's section 2 of the Birth and Death Act. Or say the registry shall have a registrar of birth and death. The president shall, in accordance with Article 195 of the Constitution, appoint the registrar. The registrar shall, the president shall, in appointing the person as a registrar, have regard to relevant academic qualification, experience, and knowledge of that person in civil registration. The registrar shall hold office on the terms and conditions specified in the letter of appointment. The Birth and Death Registry Act number say o appointee obi edna koye registrar wo a ese nipa na civil servant and ese nipa na politically exposed. Enti Cross-act strike na omo kono ene omo reasons na omo de buy no baseless in law. Police even a can ask them you during COVID is there. I say your argument has fall flat. The Cross-act argument has fall flat. What I say? Because if they are really basing this letter on issue here, community commission more for say from eneno na more it has no basis in law when you compare to article act nankasa creating the registry of birth and death no bibi ani ho a ewo ma kire say o wa ba appoint obi a esese nipa no civil servant a onye politically aligned enti se ugina we so say o ko striker na o pa kire say meanwhile Ghana for na yen mo Cross-act for ni nyina so no yen esika ye taxes na ntu omuka. And want to deprive the Ghanaians because of this. All I'm saying is the leadership of Cross-act having any interest in that position? Were they lobbying that position for some of their members? I don't get it. Once President Mahama has not committed any crime, has not gone against the act that established the registry of birth and death, I don't see anything wrong in this appointment. As I say, Omobeka say, Omontiase. Because the act 1027, no, it doesn't say anything about political affiliation. And all of us know.
What do they seek to achieve?
All that I'm thinking is that when this thing started was maybe
Obina share
Omunkofo only be him say be obetimi anya appointment. mama adwene no
and a when
and when you know akoshe but the nipa na ofi ho na this person by no was that person affiliated to any political party or not? Menti as you these people, you see, some of them, Oboyama strike in the crown, I say, is being like abused. Bibiana Ode Yako strike. Per Adeomu Omuken, any act here me read the Maui, does it have any relationship?
Not at all.
In your mind, you know, you think, say, and say, Nipana, you didn't call politically exposed. But act no so say president SSL appointing nipa no ade ba ko ehia ebi ankomo ka ho asema ankame ebi abetimi no ma ya adwen this side is talking about academic qualification, experience and knowledge of that person in civil registration.
Enti baby a president Mahama Edrui obetimi appoint obi na betena wo bra nipa ni eho nimdie bia.
Enti se nipa no the requisite qualifications and the experience. I think that alone is the basis for the appointment. Whether the panel politically exposed or not, the act is silent on that. It didn't specify, say you cannot appoint any part or you're politically exposed. It didn't say that. That is a crocksack for almost careful. Because you see, Adia will come here and say, when they go for this strike, no so yes, so it's about time. Sometimes when you embark on an illegal strike, as I said, you take pro-rate salary. Not this, not one called you you take him not as serve as deterrent. Now for and sorry keke. And strike all the time. Say, it's a say a quat. Yes, you 1 year. Oh, next time, crown. On the country and say President Mahama. Ebanas were new vice president and free cross saga. And the Yaman and Transit. It shouldn't happen like that. They should all the time try and make sure, say, be beyond the cost strike. No, massam yet there. And that one, Ghanaians will support them. But you just sit at home because are doing nipa politically exposed in the say I didn't call.
I mean, Sinipain, quite many first was such attitude no, and I never be saying you bet my stop because I don't see why I was a son and
who's a strike now
for send nipa na you didn't politically exposed, and for that reason my young fanemba young coffee nipa from fanemra bra wow act one man brano. It doesn't say anything.
It doesn't say anything about politically exposed person. Senka ye nanka act no e can be saying say president be appoint to be and say nipa na political exposed no akoya. And no dey obia bete wase. Yeah. But abia we amukai it has no grounds in law. Act establishing that organization Act 1027. It doesn't say anything about nipa na ya appointed akọ head registry of birth and death no say or your politically exposed o to me den enko ho. Why would you base on that na say chinchine ya ansesa nipa na obeko strike? What I say na what the Saudi we fa ho ama affect a lot of issues. Clocks are civil and local government workers.
Yes.
And most of the public institutions are under Crocksack. And you can imagine, say, staff of various ministries and Kwejuma, Edientia, Yakwa appoint to be so on call register of birth and then politically exposed. Did they even read that act to know, say, act allow or doesn't allow? They almost saw Madrid. You see, the thing is that and you be buying just to score some points. No. Almost saw Madrid, no mun kwejuma, no mun jaba pa na kono enejuma. If the papa na ya appointing the coho, na say or you incompetent, no ntimi nya adwuma no, na okoye niam bia against emrana. Everybody can come out to point it out. They say yinedi. That's all. We I think say Mr. Nkum, enya de bia say say so bia. Strike no mo kono illegal. They have to just go back to work. It's an illegality that they are perpetuating.
Baby, I'm politicians, some of the politicians, I'm sorry, so I want to answer a quack of Bomutriso. I was young, Sinipain, you may dear, and yet so you go so Eddie Emma Wono. Sadia Tiano Sani, Cano, Yan Fabi, Bia, and see Sabi, yenim nsem bia ye furefura no ntoma esan se ne aye ka bia no eye nsem a eye nokre enne no ye behwe so se betimi adi nkomo kakra ewo amanone na ye nkomo na ye kodi no has to do with eye diaspora nipa wodo a wo efri Ghana ha ana Ghana forma wo matu kwan akotena manone ebo mo bra wo ho wo ho mo nhyehyeye ene Ghana for de a eno nsoso ekabomu said omunye sika bebie nnwuma ene ade no yeguso ehwese ekwan ben ene yepese edi hu nkomo ekwan ben ene ye faso a yebetimi aboa ama sebe so obi wa amanone ye adwuma no de sika kra bebie adwuma ewa ha aban betimi anya policy bi ebebo mo ho ban ne ade a krono ne ade obi timi kobra koda wo mu ani sika ode beba no obi adwuma ne ye wia no na adwuma na agu na bibia asɛe no ye behwe na afa ye ne pani baako a oye president edema eye diaspora community no ye ne ono nso so atwetwe nkomo na afa ya to aso akọ yenim medical agriculture say sustainable development goal 11 talks about inclusiveness and then safetyness of communities and then cities as well. Ntene ye behwe na afa yetimi edi nkomo o say wiase ba bia eko enhyehye ahodo a amanone ahyase a wo mo enkoketi in their various institutions ni mo no ebra so say Ghana nso so no etimi eba because we say niama say de eko abrochi no o fa adwumayefo be 12 a was say omumu baako ayi obi a oye safety officer a obetimi aboama ahobambo mapa agina brane ni nyina ne ye nkoma ye behwe na afi yakwa akodi ewo enne ti enne de eja no so be ye kama pa esanse menu mienu ese ehia yen because etoda ye tade wa abonten kra na saa nipa ye tade wa abonten wo monchen no kra no sebi aduane na ye to no kra no the safetyness is not there but ye dey come any mentor ne saa o ma menya ne saa ma memfa ne saa attitude no na ye dey ye asenya ma bebre e wo Ghana ha. Until today we are going to have a special conversation on safeness ama bibia safetyness ema bibia be kama enti ye behwe na afa ye di nkomo. In the meantime ye behwe nso na o text messages and afa ye WhatsApp messages and then o comments ahodo no so aba through WhatsApp and all the media platforms no so no ye behwe na afa ye timi akenkan ni nyina e di amakama as usual Sabatel ebe join ye na afa yetimi edi nkomo akwanim ama bibia aye kama Albert na yen sori so na yenko nkomo ben na odi betwa to kra na yetimi akwakoye ye call ne akwanim
Mr. Nkum me say me sorry no ade ba akwa a me pese me ka ho asem ye traffic light na say ye zebra crossings the way of late motor riders no aye indiscipline no too much. Say zebra crossing na light aswa cars nyina gina ni pa atwam no na motor no de okọ say one ye careful not the motor abobi it happens at just presec anim ho pedestrian crossing na ewo ho cars ni gina as school for atwa kwanum na motor no ikọ. They have to be careful, and I think say your MTTDs no omo bom modern of late pa we are now mujina traffic na na omo hwe no say the car twam a omo ti be gu so a be chew na omo no ka de omo be ka na mo settle go ha no sa na omo fa nya motofo no so sa no omo nchichi omo but this time omo chi omo omo settle no kwan so omo fa omo ko station
na mo amotwi ka ne de chemu a yen settle
oh there be car crowd or chi one say settle wo kwan so because me cry na I don't see why I say utimi hu red light now jumping how many minutes na traffic light be this
it doesn't
sometimes one cause as a person it's good for you
yeah
you need the all anymore until when the red comes you just have to stop and allow people to go and I think say the back no omo show omo no munjai highway court no omo jai highway court no omo form court office na omo nko discipline omo kakra at least even if unya na umpa na shene kra who delay no for the whole day
cra she o de bra modern na bra Facebook na be hwa de Albert he TV so he kai be hwe ka kese pa o he ba bia aseisi he ba bia aseisi
can you imagine
just look at this.
We
producer aheya
we usani fi atomic junction ho a odu ani che presec na before be traffic light na se na ho na ka esi ho fre nra o enra me kofie na si ho. I told asena me free dan enam ana me ka se ba car is a very dangerous part because ho no baby you are descending from the overhead. Udu ho na obekọ presec traffic light na se na esi ho enti eno nko age one lane ana enim ho so mo ye construction bi yo ho enti ekwan na narrow dada ana omatu engine to say omo be repair car no e wo kwan mu wa instead of them even towing the car to the shop no.
All right Albert me mfa wonsi amena wase na yen konkodi nkomo mra tweme e bia na yasan ato aso nti tweme na me nkomra ye ne pani ba ko a wono ewo amanone edi ne djuma ye frɛ no Jeremiah Nkrumah Jermaine ye frɛ no Jermaine Nkrumah CEO edema diaspora network television ono ne ye ne no ekodi nkomo yi enche ye bia no osan so board director edema board chair edema National Road Safety Authority enti ma yenko na afi ye ne no eni nkomo ye ne di nkomo na afi ya to aso akọ yenim Openi Nkrumah se otemenka sinipen dwumadi esunie yema aha emo akọ aba
me joso nchawo etiefo nyina so
bibia edayie ewa amanone ho de
ene Trump put their face so akrom ha
asem na ansane ye bekọ ye nkomo twetwen so no say na ohwe eniama ekoso on Facebook pe ye nkomo a ye pese ye di no ene on sinipen so uhu ka bia na asai esi presec side hwa na ka ise de asai esi we as National Road Safety Expert no dian na obeka afa we ho ansane ya to ye nkomo so.
Yesterday, it's such a coincidence. I'm about to not come on mood, so make Juma so I'm in Ghana. No, the woman say, Ghana no problem. Dia wo no solutions wo. And so, in prepi no, over na yeni anka say yempe solution. So. Road safety. Now must sign a contract that so say we say a bank money best to it what you say now based no kojo de ne be daba kwame de ne be daba ama de ne be daba ye hwe ni nyina mu de hu say adwuma no wei ena obi tima ye adwuma no enkrata mu de akire ni wo hwa ayi obi timi de pro car de kitwa ne akese nyina de timba de midru ho no mo de contract na ma ne dada contract wo hwe mu ufifi mu sey a ono nko an na wo mfidi a obetimi de se ne me kana sakọ na me kudru ho me dru ho no the problem ana apa ne say ebium ekotena radios eni kwesi prat no mo ne nka nkonkrofo a omo so asemu e be ka na MPP aban na mode actually we editing no mo oppose ayi almost ntiase say MPP aban ni akoku krusa for efi so we NDC ni eno ani mo hold on answer. Am I me call ho yeah. I said no could do call time I intima nya ho hwe answer na me free ho. So problem no I am a person with this idea no juma no. Almost there be at the end of court. And a free road safety in some I could do Ministry of Transport in some into your home ye into train almost always have problem no our quarter any at my home. Ghana so I said could do Zoom Lion SU government no. Yeah, yen the assembly me cut now 3.5
Okay. Mr. Kumama, my ensign fell back if you say network etwetwe sikakra enti my ensign and trial back bi yentoa enkomo so enti yewra Jermaine Nkrumah ana yene no edi enkomo medical akatra say ono CEO edema diaspora network television ono anso so ana enche bia na oye board chair edema National Road Safety Authority ti ono ane yene no edi nkomo na yeguso ehwese be friend back na afi yato aye nkomo so esanse network no aye style bi but yeguso ehwese yensa be kan no na afi yato nkomo so na we were talking about safetyness na ohwe ekwan ketua na se ekwan main road na car kakraka ti sei akose yasi ho na I said you want to ni gearbox ne niam ahodo de agu na atimi se ya che a che se akwa se ya no kreni na ya bubanche ama na tongum na ye ne pani ba akwa wono nso so eba no safetyness oye expect ono ana ye ne no ebedi enkomo talking about safety ono ana ye ne no bedi enkomo enne na nipa ye ka ne ho asemi eye owura Kwamena Ando Kwamena Amuasi Ando ono ane ne no babedi nkomo na ono eye president wo eye edema eye Osha UK Ghana ono ane ne no edi nkomo enne ofiduem ha enti eguso a ye twen yewura Nkrumah no yene opani Amuasi hyase na afi yakoyenim opani bibia bokode ma mema aha na memo akwaba se waba be kan yensa samfoni a wuhunu o TV so yi as safety aspect den na be kan fa
menam ho se sia na meba na aya wira ho pa na sem na damra kan o se isi hwan ne na mi kura oye moanwa de ka kase de mo say a wo pede wo ye ne yi wo kwan mu ha safety wise no very dangerous because then the car na size no reduce road in size no nti say bibini na wo pese wo sebu hu kwanchan a untimi akapim
untimi na hwe se de o matututu ehun na mabugo wo yesa ne a oye ono asone agugo na hwe se de aka na nkasa si wo mu enema ewo mu nyina no egum si ho it tells you say ade no ese ya che
yes
na as obia yi na ni bibia kramfo obia ho
na bibia so nse chire o ma warning o
bibia ni wo si cheche se ebia bi card ya se
hwe hwe chire ha bibia nsi ho enyim ho so bibia nsi
no road sign bibia ni wo che se bibi oh
nti safety wise no or very dangerous
and I won't say oya baby a car na nkasa nso esie na you could see say ehọ no eye baby a yetimi etwem efa ho enkofo etimi cross road e for pedestrians no etimi cross na we say ne a car we asesi ho obi kura ba car betimi ahia na at once
exactly
hey we there ehu pa o ehu papa a je say ye jade ato sa na opani ma yenhye yenkomo twetwe ase na yemusa se Ghana ha oba Ghana in terms of safety ye ka safety a Ghana for yate ase yi se ne amanone etie no
yenti atokura ye safety no mu aprobo we Ghana onye kura na Ghana for P what been there or can safety na chere ka yadwuma wa adwuma ma employer no employees na there or safety ho adwuma wa adwuma mu ho onya ma fi adwuma mu ha e be kuro me be fie be tan ka ma bia chere what been there safety on adwuma na o ya we ho pa na mo o ye hu de mfie bia abasen ko na International Labour Organization
okay
o hwe the whole we are na what safety ado here pa nti the core labor standard chere adwuma aye na na ho mbra wo ho ne standards no but my what we years ho a oye no ho hia pa o do ma bia edidun oye 4 na what the safety e kan ho ma ba ye 5
okay
chere o de o ma bia o the safety do aba ye core labor standard no na onam do a so the moment abaka de why ye safety and I maybe core labor standard no do man no etina na hyehyɛ wo mra a bohwe ne de safety
na ubetimi e de safety aba be hye wo so mra no ama na ye adwuma
nti ye gudu ye hyehyɛ Ghana mra ne ya draft na ye gudu ye oha a minister of employment the boko cabinet will approve boko parliament na so we approve go na oni ne yenwie kura wa fi ne ya hyase ode ye book nkrata yamba obohia no wo school Ghana has a tanker auto from an obi afa ne bucket
na obi adimirika e kwa kope nya ewo mu ni say kerosene say ye de obi akope bi
nkofo shoda in fact just 2 months ago Nigeria impa 156
156
won kwa oguru wo bu eyi na obi or the cigarette on so bobo eyi bi hwe wa hwe o cigarette twa no na bobo eyi ofren nai
se tanka no eto form no na obi adimirika okwako obubi ono nso cigarette twa no wantimi anto antwe no de bubi
oduru ha home 156 people obi ewu nti hu there African ha no yemfa safety and abambo no yie yan bremu adwuma kura yemfa ni serious nti ame adoma ma International Labour Organization waje atum de o ma bia anya mra wonhwe ni safety no yeguri ya draft o ha baba ba ansa na baba no wole ye bo hu dewuru ma nkofo hu de safety wonya brabo bo hia pa mo ko man kasim ka bi dimika twem na speed odi bo twem me ka Honda Pilot na me nkwa hin bia ba 100 1800 speed odi bo twem won me ye sure da ko ba 140 160 na o ko na yim kakra na o ye overtaken for about 6 vehicles na odi show kura yim 15 shene yim na impa odi pem no nwa wo ka no mi na wasi no na they were blaming driver na wa nyina ma odi pem no na mukwa dem he ma mo waka mi na me ye Christians ana oh yeah ye kwa sori ye kwa na mase nti Sunday mo wo kweke gina asori ma bom nsem da me ye Christians aja driver yi safety mu no or ye very dangerous mo life no di dagoro no but nwa wo car no wo gwen there car na opa no no nche o gina ma no wanyina ma car na akobọ ni to ye no fault nti ye nyim safety hu adwuma kura wo Ghana ha how che de mra ne bewia o de ye hyase wo school ye ma wo sua fie bia mo sua even sabi wo kitchen kura wife ne kitchen na ma bi o ho de ye hwani ye ba bia cylinder si o de ye kuku so use gas ba bia cylinder si na ba bia tube no wo cylinder no ba gas no mu o ye very very necessary nti safety ne de o ye very expanded o ye life
okay
without safety no life so ambo mu bagana ebo wukwa
so ya beba ho na ya be kan I mean Ghana nsem bebre any ade na my talking about OSHA.
Yes,
OSHA as group no OSHA nankasa no ejina ho emaden ya
OSHA ye Occupational Safety and Health Association.
Okay,
so kwa US or no ye administration na you can the reason of an association or a private sector association by professionals no wa come on one
safety
and I can one na ada ye safety when universities na other higher institutions ye train professionals ma wotum work ye adwuma wo offices na work safety do na your experts ni bi also walk around where inspection on behalf of government. Na ko US OSHA association no your department USA department it's a ministry.
Okay.
And so they are very strict. The department no who enforcers or enforce there you follow this safety rules and regulations. There lawyer baby or her or they you be more enforcers and so yes we are them enforcing groups na or obey one.
Okay.
So OSHA now saying OSHA association is the either in the US or enforcement organization on safety. Now in the UK, Ghana for you can only you train professionals in safety and support government in implementing safety.
Talking about Sustainable Development Goal 11, elementa or can one sem no baako ewom safety.
Papa, yes.
And no so na mujina ya.
Yes.
Omode yes anche.
On the yejina the year we decided the safety. ILO convention or convention 155 no 187. The two conventions no boma na abaye quality best standard, but it was dependent on the UN sustainable development goals. Goal number 11 yes.
Yeah. Goal number 11. Yes. So yen descend influ on yen Ghana because they say ya baby hu ye kan OSHA yenim ade a ye kan ho asem ene ade ofo say ye nwumam ene ade die nti se yenya OSHA members ewo ye nwumam.
Okay. Adwuma bia atoyentam wo ho. Chebe kan atoyentam a obi
atoyentem yes atoyentem bibi besi
accident betum asi ho. Na nyama bi so ha oye risky nti o de wo bo ho ban na ye train nkrofa a wa wie ho a wonyim mosi am wo ye de maden ho na wo from safety officers law foforo na ya no obaba de adwuma bi a wo employ 25 or more people no obehia safety officer on the officer na wo na adwuma oba ya yin de obahwe de obia na adwuma na o ye no ofena bibi besi ho a oba mama we pira na nyama sei safety na hu nya pira obepira de bo wu nkotin ho but nyama no so property no ho no so ye bo ba na afi obi mpo nya adwuma ho de me nya adwuma ho ha mete ya me hu ye samo mo bo mo hu safety me na say atoyantam bi tu ha me be ye program ho na so me bo wu kwa nti the nyama e ba asa no property human life and property in on the safety officer no shadow na oba first or the safety officer no onye edwuma no wura no the managing director will develop safety policy for the enterprise
se officer no after say ya employ as you develop
safety policy nti na ho na bo hu de wacho abo here ye dwuma ha ye mfa safety ndago ye dam na wacho no da abo ho na woke bia wo mani bi policy ni bi mo osua ohu ada wa ye no ho nti ye ha no equal gate na say gate bibi onya na da anu pure water na da to ho wo na security abaga ta media if you ye ha won dem
okay
so the we sua safety policy no
so talking about safety policies no and no kra betimi aboa the discipline
yes nti safety policy no owo 3 levels at enterprise level on the safety officer no hwe
okay
then at the corporate departmental level them for the agric or your sector at the sector level no on also government no hwe na fi government why national policy and so them 3 levels now the yenya safety policies no na your policy ni wie pe impakura or your ho adwuma or there hwe there workers now when obi at policy na say no the be adwuma no mama obi a bon ho wo properties wo ban Agyapong na wo adwuma wo bo ho ban wo bo yimpa na wo ye adwuma wo ho ban na obi sha na lo ye adwuma wo na e bi o be to na ja na o be bibi akọ no ono so wo bo ho ban yes
nti na chese me tie se ne awo kan u chechire mu ne se awo kan ya one enye se safety officer na ye fa na adwuma keke
no
na mum oba beboa se mfidie ahodoɔ kora bi te sɛ yɛn yɛ ha for example mfidie a yɛde yɛ adwuma no ebia na yɛde bibia bɛn afidie na ɛnsɛ sɛ yɛde bɛn afidie no enti ɛno kora ne ba ɛbɛboa ma nnwuma kora no sikasɛm ne adeɛ kora akɔsoro because ebia sika ɔmbɛsɛ na atotɔtɔ mfidie ntɛntɛntɛntɛn
ne da me yanko bi asɛ bi tu wɔ ne fie wakɔtɔ television wɔ fi American wɔ de buy in the American electricity so no 110 yeah 220 240 oh yeah no the baby woman po television there bro safety officer will why he will never do that first thing or there offer television no kind instructions no na who are operating or kyerɛ ho there according to instructions by reading or there where ABCD and sign about short television
wo as safety expert no wo hwɛ Ghana as country your safetyness no say
osakura your safety
enye
kura na me di kan there nkofin na wadwen there ekwadwuma ma na safety okata wodo if you adwuma na betumi ye bibia wa pɛ that's the feeling in Ghana or the assessment ni na until America the school ye law ni wi a or the develop books ma what start to watch yan man wo school nti abofa hwɛ wo fi a me ko UK a manananum yeah, baby, grandpa, this one you can't do it in the household. Yes. Into them know the young man is way. Them know the young man is way. But show home with book. They develop books, primary school, JSS, and then secondary school. After secondary school, now why am I sure that what background of safety? Obi anyi wa secondary school and wa elementary school wa pass.
I said, "Oshe Ghana ha ankasa asomai emunipa." Yenti ase ewo eye safety ho no say ewo form kra because edru ba bia sometimes even okoto aduane kra na hwe eniema nkofo use di ye aduane wo hwe
oye hu ba bia aduane si a woton ya sam kaka ni na okay safety
ene Ghana ha gates emu tantantan emu atoku bibia ye basa
ne February
yes.
It's very hot.
And cholera outbreak in Ghana.
Cholera outbreak.
Baby, we are here doing.
Cholera oba. Be June, July. Wha? In short, to my picture, na then be a sabi. Obi akajen na nine baby na then a friend. But now we have cholera, and the reason is that we are safety conscious. Yeah, to rubber paper, rubber and bottle needed to baby. You choke got him. Na ye basa nti safety knowledge wo Ghana no sakura
yo so all right meba mene eye yewura kwame na amoasi ando na opani yobi a ye ka ahobambo a ote ase papa ono na mene no edi nkomo ofidiem ha na ansa na mene no ehye nkomo twetwe ase no na ye ne opani baako eye German enkroma enso so edi nkomo na line no enye nti ye kakra ma yensan kɔ yenya ne ntie sɛ waba nti yenhwɛ ne yento aso opani sɛ wotem nka nsan no yɛbɛkɔ off no na wanugu kasa bi a o kan so ka sema fesi na fe yenhye yenkomo ase.
Yeah, hello. Wotem nka ye
bibia edem clear.
Oh, okay. All right, meet you.
Enti niana me ibusa ene se ansana ye line no ebe drop no se na wanugu enkomo bi na ye die so concerning National Road Safety Authority contract bi a ye de mankofo ene kwasi prat mo kan ho nsem ne ade sema anka no ma ye mfansi wie ho no na fe ye nto aso eni e.
Oh, okay. Minim baby me drew ya ansana adini twa na
baby I would do ya ne say ansana o be join ne wo mo no okoye na contract bi ye de amobi a as na nko kwasi prat no e kasa wo ho ene ade a e ho na wadu a lines ne break stop here.
Yeah. Okay. The woman say unam highway so ultimo say cars no unam kroma na hu say mostly cars and kiti ase wo kwa ho on the highways no bi ho articulator na agikwan ni nyina afa na wo hwe mo nipa wo mfidie obetimi di ato cars and kitwane akese ni nyina the whole Ghana no nipa ba ko pe no wo sa mfidie no and on the contract no man. On the man no that time NPP na also. So a man would be who Yausa can home some sad in a contract. Could you say Yapeja Nadia Mobi or NDC need during NPP time? Or maybe home sama president to my put two contract no on hold. So the mechanism problem be a solution. Even after that, you know, you try to see a better resolve our problem. Now, yeah, almost say our contract in a free and so I could do ministry on T. I know it's above my pay grade. I'm saying okay. I can't bend you with my person. And the addresses are towing you know. And you flow to several options. Say you insurance companies, no. Kaoko ye insurance near the kakra toso. Joho say which answer insurance premium na a cover for the rest of the year. Okay, say yeah, that automatically no. Yabito, which means say insurance company no any towing companies no be you be okay say yeah. And now say insurance a cover that insurance no man will be able to and propose you in Ghana for insurance nobody okay and yes okay then one person so work say the bear the bit is all work war your friend is saying world war in the other you know be independently young fan say personal arrangement we can say within let's say 1 hour. So one can make an arrangement now to government no be to the tour a car the be shoot to me change insurance na nka otoye no. And
say yamfa ehoni nsina ebrenti yanto aso na afa yanko anim na ansa na ye de yankomo twetwe no ye be hyase ankasa no proud to election 2024 primaries most especially na wudi mu akotene pa but right after elections no ye hunu obi waja ye hobi waja ye ana
oh sir politics there democracy no we be a Kencity next will be din kunim a no be a atwe ne ho na de we din kunim no ya hwe no ma why adwuma na say no say NDC winning ye no wo ba ban kra so mo di be bosume ba kope so enti I say you know politics and the be coming kwa nka ye ma ban nkwan na o kwan a home ye ma na be be can breathing space no fanya edwuma be dru ba bi no na ye hu se ma na ko yi ana se ko yi ansa na enkrofast start I can answer because me say aban bia ba be mu a
bia no ye kan pe say o ka say ba ko awi ni nti o se eja no ho a ana ye twe ho a ne ye twe ho sen ye twe ho aja say de obesi bia nsi ana ye kan say sini pe ma me
there be say enyama bi o ho a oh yeah so ho on a comment and a BB so your micro criticism and your macro it didn't say so abani eye bibia enya say am fan say ora akufo-addo yeah no ho nkuta ho de obi abetimedi but say ababa so na wedi bear 1 month na ebia minyi ni say nkofo mini Ghana ho minim some bonachi about man the prices there's no way so bit my fixes and the man within one month intimate fee say honor there woman ban breathing space after 6 months so you who be and so you who be but a man near marketing detailed stuff now specific things are all there those are nema will be able to me at the home come. That's what I
meant. Mate won some ase won church mu no to asomu na mayan hye enkom ase na memmusa se looking at net diaspora mu amowo ho ene ade no ma yɛnhwɛ na yɛnhwɛ sɛ yɛnni nkɔmmɔ kakra politics no ɛyɛ me de wadi ka asɛm bi sɛ politics deɛ ɛm sɛ duru baabi a sɛ yɛgyina nkyɛn na nea wawi no ɛtoa so wakyerɛkyerɛ mu obi bɛka sɛ ebia na o party adi ntwonti bi a sese no wɔfo sɛ sɛ ugya wɔkɔ party no nya akɔ no biem eti yɛmfa ne sɛ bi a MPP ewi ni 2028 a yɛbɛhunu yɛwura nkroma sɛ ɔne yɛ ba bɛyɛ adwuma ana sinipen ma me
okay yeah me da say me ade ba ko a ɛda me ni so saa deɛ no sɛ MPP to ne nsa frɛ me anaasɛ NDC to ne nsa frɛ me a meba because ɛyɛ ɔma no ho dɔ adeɛ no deɛ ɛne deɛ the amanɔnefoɔ dwuma a ɛmmoa a wɔmbɛtumi de aboa man no my whole focus ɛne sɛ Ghana yɛyi nneɛma bi firi yɛadwene mu na aburokyerefo mo kyerɛ mo ho na sei a anɔnefoɔ bɛtumi asesa man no easily na meka saa a ɛnyɛ sɛ bi a meka sɛ mondane man no nhyɛ yɛn nsɛm nneɛma yɛ no I'm saying sɛ nneɛma no bebree you don't have to be in government but government no bɛtumi abiebie kwan bi ama ebi ne sɛn wowɔ ha wo amano no woyɛ adwuma ebi a wagye leave bɛɛ 2 weeks wosi ɔmede kɔ Ghana akɔ hyɛ dwumadie bi ase 2 weeks no depending on baabi a wote no ebi a plane koraa no ebɛdi bɛɛ 2 days ansa na wabɛdu o san kɔ nso bɛdi 2 days nti time a wowɔ Ghana ɛyɛ bɛɛ bi a little over 1 week so ate ase wobɛbie business a wokɔ registrar general wawin line wɔ hɔ wobɛtumi agyina hɔ saa wanhwɛ a saa paper no a wode bɛyɛ adwuma no koraa no wo nsa nka no saa wotama so enti biribi te sɛ mekɔ yɛwura madam Oware back in 2017 ɛna mene ne kɔdii saa nkɔmmɔ sɛ but you bet create diaspora desk and yes, the diaspora amanone for preferential treatment. But the reality is amanone for 60% on person and ya banjuma no be omo say the bio majuma. It is all create diaspora desk maya. Ini pano ba 2 weeks na 10 days no one. Obetime nya ne krata. All balance yes be or by register business and will be account will be say or be name a whole checklist or they by 2 weeks and so why no be diaspora desk my and kebabo me kaya manu and secret no say done will be my so and share and develop sad no because diaspora the nyame no eshemensa so the catch or model but this is one example. Mimi fi say abano Ghana omutumi bie ekwan mu a ebetumi aboa. No bi nso beka say o ade na was more amanone for monya special treatment. So what I say, which is a legitimate question. But also almost under the circumstance no. Any panel will be adwuma no high Ghana for mabuna omunya adwuma. Now what the situation now bet me creative be a man and make it a man easy. What to make creative business now? Why wouldn't you want to do that? So, will be a what top plot? What Jim Cratting in a minimum will be a what top plot away chahon fence. Young for 40 ho. Or one of my friends say, hey, as I will be sit down or so. And no fair play fee or buy. I didn't could do court. It me free case, no afa play. We know about Udru court. Judge no quay into a postpone no wasaba. You bet my work when you abasa 5 times. I feel break that way. I need a for assassin. All these things, no, na make us say it's a man on it for no. So a bino it can never share problems I facing. No to me, be a quaint be mass amayania. Amanone for bit to change your mind very, very easily.
Yes, so I mean,
Because
looking at Nkum wo boss and ya wo church nsemu. I mean, a kwanya sese aban ene diaspora community no ka omo fa so e ma nnwuma kra biebie e dɔso e wo man. I think sir this is not Nkum a ye sha ase enenko a ye sha ase ache. And so still answer cry bia. Do you think sir Ghana ehia I mean some special what kind of leadership and I feel say Ghana here at this era I betimi aboa ma niema bi say amohwe animo no ye betimi anya
me feel say Ghana a leader no in fact leadership is very important. So what I say it told be a asema nipa mampanyi ebedie na no aka no kra na it means sankrofo adwene. What I say okay me Ghana for our man on it, about 10%. That's what we can tell you. Ghana's population, a man on it, about 10%. So 10%, you know, almost earnings, and I say Sika almost general, it's more than 90% no more Chrome. And I can prove it to you statistically. What you say? Enti Argentina on my be, enti we can say, yeni ayema eni ewo fase ni nuanom ewo amanone e bi proper yes amanone so the okay say o mo proper toilet so ya Agyapong okay ya the toilet so near proper but e bi proper toilet so e bi so ya doctors e bi your lawyers e bi wo obiti ya Washington or more advised politicians e bi London what I say enti there's a wide variety of Ghanaians or more abroad. So be a juma or hotel no a cleaner or America ha. Misika Ogieno is more than the president of Ghana. Because the last time I'm sure the president of Ghana had an official salary about 25,000 cedis in a month. So 25,000 cedis is less than $2,000.
So with this analysis here, I mean, looking at Sanya Oshisha, okay, council no, me tiase pa na. My friend said, what's not America watch it? Say, Trump, Ababe president, which ye in some business community no ekafa Trump. Do you think say Ghana so because of a business person? Do you think that Ghana so soon your business person san sama wo kan nyina no obetimi ate ase in business wise obeboa amaniama yeyi o man mu ana sinipen ma me ne yento
oh yeah in fact asem na no aka no business ye ka so obi a businessman yes say bia obi me say akakakra bi no me me PhD in business administration. And so my bag Ghana, me be a TV station say intimi ankoso. Obi so on call classroom that and so business adwin bia the type of business no a natural fit. Business a can business man a can obi or pragmatic. Pragmatic ne say just say ocean near maybe yeah you need to to ye obi beka say if nyansa however you describe it no. And a business no so no krano the environment you be create no and the ma business akos if we am on for to chen kra Ghana me buy no I can tell you say Ghanaian youth almost so bright beyond description and so because of the environment I create more money no they cannot succeed. Yawa udu nyansa ne unimdie ebeni na musa no awuko because Ghana has not created that conducive environment to be more flourishing. Nti yama no this phone kwa ye hear obi a otun say okay hwe ma men kan say me chero me wo ha say na me wo na me onu restaurant bi na woko training na ye ka chero say it's counterproductive to win the argument and lose the customer. What the emphasis say customer be a banne be or ye nyamo ho sem. Now be a fool and I say I'm right. Okay. Customer no didn't see cable. Me bufu oko. Why any argument no but one lose ni sika no. What you say?
Yeah.
I'm another 4 dear no. Sanity. Sabi a song ye nyina na e ba ye need that form.
Okay.
And to be omo ba omo chere omo ho but any panel di sika na e ba. You have to try and create some conducive environment.
Do you think that Ghana for a year Trump kind of leadership? Ghana mamu ana sinipe mame.
Okay, well, Trump ni ana me pesimo bonedi because ono de no business you know what the hatred be afra no etiana unhu ni ye. But I can tell you say Ghana, you're on control, like I said, no. We're business minded, but doesn't also mean say obi or only business acumen na ultimate. Now say Ghana for her, so my penny eba. No keka or create avenues in ria. Obi betima be bia djuma bibia be and so them call for mo ye djuma mano. Umbe ria na ma djuma na say.
All right.
That is how the government
ebrenti internet na ni amoan enti mame na wase ne mfisia na afa ni ahye nkomo twetwen ase bre to bre ano no ye beba ho na sa nkomo a ya hye ase no yatimi adi akwa wieye ema nema akoyi amoma Ghana mede wase bebre.
Okay, Miss Medas.
All right, enti yene owura German Nkroma na yene no edi nkomo ono ACU edema eye diaspora network television ono ane yene no edi nkomo. Let me come back to the studio na fei mene ya papa amoasi enso entoaso opani wohwe nkomo ya ne ye nuen kenya business ene eye safety kwan ben so na ye fa itimi kanemi enu nyina bom e ma mfa so ba so mo man
that's a business safety wa ya yankofu pa wo bom we say na sare ya business or there if you business no ho bambom sa anhwe wo business no bambom ha igeto ma asho business na egu ana so the workers no so be pia enya asam abaka ana yi aban no mra wa hyehyɛ no safety hono anye ye na wachi wa no so enya asam nti safety na business wo bompa na say do ye business person ana businessman na idi safety no mra no du ye ya we dwuma ya fo pe wasam pa nti wotumi ye dwuma no kura ma oboro dare hwehwe no do ma inyam mfaso mo wo ko nyim de dwuma mu ha ba no ne ho bambo nyina ahye ayan hihye nyina to nti ori ye bibi odina koma nyina
wo hwe Ghana senia yesu ene ye ban etie o compare to amanone ehon wadi kan se eniema bi tete saa no ye kire o mo nkola abrem nti onyine no wanya Ghana ha nso de nipa na nyine no afei na ye de saa nkyerɛkyerɛ ne ba abema no ofo se kwan ben ye betimi afa so a safety ye betimi enya strict measures a ebema ya gia to mpreko pa na ye adwuma wo man mu
ekwan no ye mpenye be asa 3 odi kan no the first thing is to make the safety law safety act
as say
mrano ya mrano na ma kan ya draft or ministry of employment nti wo be ye ho adwuma o ha obakọ parliament ma wa ya atum so parliament yi tuma afia wo de yesua oman no yesua mrano na afia yesua ya hyase ya da ye adwuma na yesua no ye be sua ne several levels employees no yin one employers wo be sua ba na medical card ye mma no a wo ko school no o de ye hwe mrano no ye hu books ma also di sua de wo school nti ifie no woni na ye safety conscious or bambo ho yimidi a chede se bibiru ko na nko ye ya obehu nti ye dam 3 levels na afi ye bambo ho dwumedi no obokodo papa
talking about discipline Ghana your mind back one in terms of discipline. You want home problem, you want home how pa. Na yabeka say go ekwan bi so no see it me implement it near working safety measures no ye ni year. A bit me ama ye discipline. I mean, you know, as a sankakra.
Papa.
I didn't fast over.
Papa.
Quite benson at the number.
Okay, quite didn't say that. Never pia ye or bambo one yen or said never pee. O mamma just show ba, o mamma a juma show, o mamma juma say, see, the man many na and I carry a boy and ban, ya boy and banner. Obama my bibia ye be and for swabum. Ma or man edim. Fred drivers are working car for Nadi. Obi oha, Obi wa struggle, what to make, why be a register that monarch. Or crown them over for a cancano. Bambo be we are can crane or the aqua to baby, no, like I said. We are the moment I case never died on now. The next time we're in a station, we pay car for fracas. And this is the impana. Or board them a brand or taught them a vehicle or the man. Oh no, we good man
be and fan home.
Be and fan home.
And she said, send your work out, send your work out trot. Sometimes, over fat trot. Now, we hear what you say, car ni seat, nankasa crano, baby, just a BBI bassa.
This a matter, and I pray no children when I at the Tanosa. It's a resort, Boko Hospital, obeying the do, or a big grandpa, obey. Na chere the human resource for Ghana no ya hwere no eduru our hospital edai na eduru maybe anye yebu. There are so many things
adeba nkomo ba kwa na ye di na chiri wansa na ye ba ha has to do with Ghana fo a obi timi tenase ya na ne ka mu fuel a short anu wa twe ne gallon no didimirika e de ko fuel station akwa akoto ni na timi ko so
asabi na akobo do Mom and I said, there, I can't see in any developed country like UK or US or any country in Europe, there will be the guy and Wakoto petrol. Hey, Benjamin the power because we'll be him a petrol and the Kaya, maybe the cash will be in Diana, the Kaya as
and once you have to amount.
Yes.
So the
Got petrol, one for mount. We saw them there was the Mosa. Obi bo follow there will be a security day to follow you to
be do a check of any what they call it.
At the crowd,
but how they Toma one you found Usika and
can I say your hand you would say was a friend that can't amount to Asho. So be him so be quite a gallon of petrol or the cashew no said you. Into them gallon now wasn't in them club no very dangerous.
And tis a Yamea Doma Samre Bass, I am money in a big
yes. One more quite a gallon cob petrol finding them club. It didn't them club now look quite now dangerous because maybe an again you have been in China, maybe you're a smoker and ask me a wapa a lighter be what a pajama asho.
Opening San Yamaya Yakeke Kenya no Osha or my Ghana, ya were mrabi. I see a home kind one near my baby home. Nansu Nina Mono, I mean, ye tietia so a yakwe and a yakra. O said ye certain leadership willingness be a bebuama such a mranbe or maim.
Ye hear pa was I ne, maybe so be enforcement. Enforcement in Sufi leadership. And since a leadership no what you to Mintina, a Grumuno, obey a policy now is the managing director who signs. Then here Net2 and company Kencity Media ya to me there ya de a bambo a to me the bayejuma policy ya them policy now out of the policy work be a them work be a bushia work be a them no wajatum the same thing now the whole country is over there ya policy will be a sector a human sector equal agri sector equal commerce equal transportation, all these so policies on the safety.
Okay.
Now, I don't think there. Why are the main area? The central command of the policy, or the worker there, or the Juma. Say a Juma central command of the policy is the managing director. On the why a policy no assigned.
Okay.
On your workers, who leadership was assigned. They are the Juma.
Okay.
Into other worker was the Juma. Now, if Ghana police, there's never a safety man working now, so can we one who are the Juma. But ihuna bo hu de most of my enforcement and other what the ready adwuma no onye papa.
Okay.
Nti say the center leadership
okay.
We believe in policy now because you are compulsory.
Okay.
International level organization or United Nations. What's a country biara on for safety.
Engine
two no for adwuma. Nti what do you do?
Wadaro mama men kona memra na ye mewie. Enti yene ya papa amoasi na yene no edi nkomo oye ye fe no kwame na amoasi ando ono ne no edi nkomo oye safety expert a chese wa ben pa chirechirade wa manone ene ade nyina enti nyame adom na yenya na yene no edi nkomo e wa ha ye beta ne na di nkomo bre no na afei aboa ma yen so yesua ade ama yakọ enim me pa cho so betimi afre ye 0240550899 0240550899 sanso so ana sabatel e wa ha enti ye read the messages no at the same time na fe ya sanso apeke course no na ya to aso akoyanim obapa na etisen bibia aboko de
nyame adom bibia aboko
medisike bi fa kire se wutiriwi no a wabɔ ne kama no entua ka se onsa aka ye se de ama
producer
Emma producer say and sabe kan ko akoma to yem your messages no ho adwuma na yanko yanim
okay messages kakra yenya free YouTube and am mebe boss no massa in Ken we trust Babs Cooker Ken Agyapong, the man with vision and love for Mother Ghana. Babs Cooker na or say Mr. Nkum Daddy and Asumeni, you are doing a great job for Mother Ghana. Gideon Kweku Ekon, indeed you are doing a great job. God bless you, honorable Ken workers like you people. Sinu PEIN. Babs Cooker na or say Ghana needs a method of preservation to save our foods from spoilage. And also there or the
Senia Burkina Faso
yes,
na
make
us on one shot a tomato factory papa bi e koso
say I was here preserving Indian and say be and aduane be wo ho
aduane be wo food security ni nyina kan safety ness no
and no kan ni nyina kan wo meet na aduane boa ayedin
yes
Babs Cooker na say most Ghanaians are not focusing on what Ibrahim Traore is doing in Burkina Faso to turn his country around, but rather condemnation on also there or the buy. Kwame Nyan, that's why we need Ken. Kwame Nyan now say no Ken, no votes. Babs Cooker or say kudos to you, Mr. Nkum Daddy.
Mamen kona membra na toaso ewo ho. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Sinupei.
Yeah, kind of said yes, you know.
Wadaroma, me uncle.
Me didn't Kofi Kranti because I free last year. And then more topic now move fire and very good. Nemo lead about one you hear which man said man and anything. Then approving a whole over so many years. Kenya on one bump if you said amount of what how much more say going to them again.
All right, men so me da se papa say ofra yi hu ni suro fru mu sini pempen na yanku yanim yentumi nsuro nyankopon se nsuro nipa e ma ne nyeye sabata mama san okay mama nko emra. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Benny. Say
nyame adom me ho ye sinu pen
yo ne ma yan sinu pen ne yankoy
empacho o kasa free na fa odin to aso
from because free nyame che
yetiu
na mo ka about discipline ne ade da ura na kan ne sha se no o kan se yes san ya gbenga na fon san ya gben ne suban bi hu sasem no bi kan na menti ase entumi sida se me meda amesori no para na maye madwin se afede me tuwura nwa bonti bio the same you know so wadwen na Ghana for nipa 30 million ni nya adwan ba akoda ensida eti there is no way see between asesan adwen even abrochire America and UK kra na ye see o me discipline o budi mra so no en kire so mo nyina na asesan adwen dem eye mra na ye adwuma eti leadership e be take one person and san Ghana for ye asesan adwen you be also lead this idea no nti yenye leader obenya na dwen say media ye to aba ma me kura na wo de me pre one term na mu nhihye ya me de beba no se ye to abetu me kura no a ye bese abefre me se me metra akonnwa no so nti ye hia quality leadership ye hia leader onu awo adwen bi say on the pen ho enya the political party ti na oba na mu oman no ti na oba se ye nya se leader no bi abana be take oman yi dia ye bene na mu sei saa because o hwe niema e koso na wo se Ghana fo nyina ye nsesan ya adwen a ye bene nsesan adwen enti sasa mo bi kan na menti ase me hu da e be so se Ghana fo nyina ya nsesan ya adwen but so bi ba akopɛ so hwe eyi a Malaysia e ye one person e ye link for you and a tiny or minus are it ye leadership it ye mpe obi a ye feel say radio na ye nkasa so ye to aba na ye ka ho ye nkasa ye to aba no ye ka ho
wada roma ma ye ntwa so na obi nso ensan emre bi emre pam ye nya ho kwan a ye do beba na afei won so watime ene ye aba be din komo ye da se bebre eti ye hwe se ofrefo foforo ba no no nso akọ nanim. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
PEIN.
You cannot send your chin pepe.
All right. Opening within baby free na mawasem enko.
Yeah, we've got topic now more canon. You're very good. But your casa is here no. By mistake. Ghana will be able to me as a sanadi. Really down kwao. Ye nipa na ye timu no. Ya nsesa ya dwen a leader no ye nipa ba akopɛ all the time bia what I who Ghana for no say you have to complain you have solution all the time we are complaining you have solution meanwhile the solution is there I you bet me solve no sorry no pa na meeting e wo radio station so mo ka say Ghana ye fi Accra ye fi am to na bisa mo say I didn't all the time complaining no solution wo ho me bra me na me ka kire wo solution wo ho you bet me a solve problem within 2 months Accra Ghana be ye need ye nipa no e me gina yen so a ye de be ye sa de no when it wunya is a bia we no ye nim solution ni bia bet me afa so ye de be solve problem but all the time you call people Mr. Nkrumah kan bibi osi obi wo Ghana o tini baby kwa I will be a mono meanwhile he has an idea I will be to me ebi ayema bibi ayeye but Ghanaians we don't value people moto obi awako university obi a okuta PhD obi okuta we ansa no ye me kasi ni PEIN Ghana ha obi ni wo betumi ama Ghana ye meet ese President Rawlings no na no obu man no na ye civilians no ye youth no ye na ni rule Ghana Rawlings wo ho mi sample for say na Ghana ti say
all right ma ye na wase na ye fancy na afi ye nto aso nko anim ebre no ye da se papa se wode aba Sabatel kan messages no na afi ye mra back na ye nto aso
okay Babs Kuka, kudos to you Mr. Nkum, for emphasizing on effective leadership. We need an enlightened person like Ken to take over in 2028. Kwame Nyan, we need Ken for president 2028. Kwame Gentle, watching you live from Canada, Montreal. No Ken, no vote. Ken, we trust. On also so they are or they no. Grace Insoa, good job. Christian Kodia, watching you live from Canada. Afro Tropical TV, also like and share. Isaac Tanko, still no Ken, no vote, showdown. Issa Adams, good afternoon, Mr. Nkum and Albert and all Kencity workers. Things can change for Ghana. We only need disciplined leader because not every leader be leader. That's why we need Honorable Ken for 2028. Issa Adams, the Free Germany, and Edebaye. Nana Tufo, Ken 2028 Ken 2028 ono de no kwa no ka Ken 2028
or the aye nyom and what to say Ken 2028
Ken just record nyom de
ye na yebesia
Babs Kuka I say not until Ghanaians are transformed by the renewal of our minds the country would keep marking time or reversing. Political spectacles must be removed to build a better Ghana. On also so there or the airby Nana Ma Shanti there bia or say
like page no and share.
Please like the life and share.
Okay.
And Kojo upon I say no Ken no vote no vote. I'm watching you live from Chifo him and on also there or the buy and no. And Nana Kojo Nana upon TV I say Ghana we need an action man to lead the nation like Honorable Ken or Hene Agyapong on also there or the buy no. Clarissa Williams, I can't stay without watching you guys. Good job. On also there or the buy no. Rahman Abdul, I say great job. Nana Marshant on there, please like Nana Yao. I say when the NPP decided to introduce towing levy, you same journalists kicked against it, and you are complaining. Towing levy is included in our insurance here in Europe. Ghanaians must learn. On also Edia or the Eba. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Fa one message WhatsApp Embra. I say stop this unnecessary ranting. Ken will only lead Kencity, not NPP. Baumia will continue to lead NPP till you can bend the sea. NPP is not only for accounts but lockers like you. Albert will not give solutions. He will only criticize. Lazy brain obviously
all right yeah that's it papa say yen ye sini pain now so sini pain but say me comedy na hu ni say e ranting na wo de no enye ranting there ene ne ye be that's it papa enti ma yen kwe anim na yen hwe se de tie enti say Mr. Moasi ye ko yanim no kwan be na ye be fa so asoman na yen sorry
me sure that we safety crime and never fathers or mine as a safety. First one or the Yambrano or no idea what I say here from the UN. There may be or do Yadamra with the bamboo safety. And this is the safety law now the parliament passing. If you pass her, your National Safety Center, National Health and Occupational Health and Safety Center. Me imedina wo be friends so be yen directorate to so be yen department to so be yen authority where ya me suggest all these three names in department obi mo so beru is just a word for office. Okay. It's the National Occupational Health and Safety Office or National Health and Safety Authority or National Health and Safety Department where we are then they appoint people at the Director General and the Deputy Directors and then all the various people who work on it. And they should have power to bite. They should have power to arrest, to take people to court and make sure that if you are not following safety, you are punished. Okay. And see, or they develop to the level safety is not only known at the workplace. Ghana does not say. Instead of the safety, why should I say the room work and safety? We fear safety in Yajuma. It's a car man safety in Yajuma. But the many now, although you general or Yajuma. And see, the Maya alone, we are my application or dog baby are near enforcement or so. You make sure there will be a water mrano in what unity. Yeah, the man he trained young man school I charge 10 years. But when the bambo hu dwumadi na obese safra
alright ya da se papa se oba bre to bra no ya beta ya hia na afi yakoso ayesa campaign na aboa magana fo nyina nso no bibia ayekama ya da se papa
me pede mamen kasem ko na Ghana funtie dwuma na yebedi no yebedi ka hia ya hwe mra na waye no be 4 or 5 sittings on the debation mra no na afi ya hwe mrano okwan nam da ye de be yedwuma various departments ni na ye be hwe na so wodi mrano ni yedwuma e ben fa so na ye benya afim ni na so ye be hwe emde on time yanka de ye one television season no na ye tum ya fa dem na me yin na mu ma bibia ye fine.
All right. Enti ye ne eye Mr. Kwamena Amoasi Ando ono safety expert na yene no edi enkomo ofidiem ha yesan edidi di nkomo ahodo bebrebe nyame ya adom a edwoada ensoso ba beto so edi ama utie yen ewo Oman FM so afei osan te yen ka ewo Ash FM na osan so etie yen ewo Nap Radio yekọ amanone ensoso a osan etie yen ewo Kings Jesse Radio eno ewo USA man no mu ana afei osan so etie yen ewo Sources Radio Tottenham London ene wo ana afei osan so etie yen ewo Mansan Radio ma bibia kama ebusuan aha ana yedisie nyankopon ya adoma edwoada sede amaka no yebeba na afei abetoa so ede ama yeda se wa utimi frɛ ye wa send a message wa contribute to bia no nyankopon enhyira papa ye frɛ me Anthony Kofi Nkum Daddy twanitia wa na frɛ me Mr Nkum makraw yebesan ehia edwoada